In the age of digital classrooms and social media, it's an interesting phenomenon that painting is increasing as a form of socialization and group entertainment. Well, for many of us, painting has been a great hobby, a way to relax, learn, grow. We understand the allure of putting a brush to the canvas. But now, in a group setting, people who've never dreamed of painting before are doing just that, with the support of friends and instructors. Maybe you've never been to a painting party before and you're thinking about joining in the fun, or maybe your social life actually revolves around painting these days. Social painting can be just two people, or it can be a whole room full. It's done in living rooms and backyards, as well as classrooms and studios. Well, let me start by introducing myself. I'm Julie Swanson Davis for Blick Art Materials, and I'm also a designer and instructor for Art Defined, a social painting studio. So I thought I'd share a couple of our paintings with you today, as well as some tips for doing this with a group. You can follow along and create the painting yourself, or gather up some friends, pour a glass of wine, and just make a party out of it. Well, let's start by going over some of the basic supplies that are necessary for a social painting session. Now, if you'd like to learn some more details about the products that I'm about to show you, go to dickblick.com/painting parties. Well, first, let's talk about paint. Now, for our events, we use Blick acrylic. We go through a lot, so we buy the half-gallon jugs with a handy pump attachment. But if you're only hosting a small event or one-time painting party, you have the option to buy quarts and pints as well. Our favorite canvas option is the Blick Studio Traditional Canvas. You just unwrap it and it's ready to go. It's 100% cotton canvas and it's stretched over some nice sturdy 3/4 inch stretcher bars. This will last you a long time. Now, if you're just painting for the fun of it, there's also some more affordable choices. There is a stretch canvas called the Blick Academic Stretch Canvas. It's a little lighter weight construction. You can see the stretcher bars are a bit smaller, lighter weight, but it saves you a little bit of money too, and it comes in a handy 2-pack. Now, if you want a truly economic surface for painting, try a canvas panel. It's real cotton canvas, but it's stretched on an acid-free board. And now, brushes. It's hard to say because there are so many personal choices that are involved in choosing a brush. There's short handles and long handles. There's flats and rounds and fans. And, well, really for a painting party, the most important thing to remember is to purchase brushes that are going to hold together and clean up well. When people paint for the first time, they can be very rough on brushes. And sometimes paint gets dried in the bristles. Nylon or Tacklon synthetic brushes are best because they can handle a little bit more abuse than natural hair brushes. A lot of social painters start out by purchasing sets, and that's fine. You get a lot of different shapes in one set like that. But we found out that our painters don't really need a lot of brushes. We create most of our paintings with really just 2 or 3 decent brushes, and then there's less for us to clean up. Bonus. So here's a few suggestions. If you like a white nylon bristle, Blick has something called a Wonder White. These are just really, really nice, soft, flexible brushes. I love these for backgrounds and for skies. They need to be kept clean because certain colors can really stain these pretty bristles and then they're no longer white. So a close option would be a golden Tacklon. It's just a little more firm and it doesn't show the wear and tear quite as much. Now, if you could spend just a little more, these are the Zen Brushes from Royal Langnickel. They're a Tacklon brush as well, but it's nice to have these metal handles that you can scrub without damaging the finish. When your brushes are used by a lot of different hands, it's really important that the entire brush, not just the bristles, gets cleaned. Which leads me to brush cleaner. It's a big mistake to think that you can keep brushes in good working order without investing in a good brush cleaner, not dish soap. Actual brush cleaner. Our routine maintenance is the Master's Brush Cleaner and Preserver, which comes in a nice big tub which lasts us a long time, or you can also buy it in smaller containers as well. After we wash with this, then we follow it with a dip in pink soap just to make sure that all of the cleaner is out of it, and we give the handles a good sponge bath with this. Now for problems, Savvy Soap has a cleaner with grit. This works out dried paint, and I'll tell you that dried paint loves to collect right down here along the bottom of the bristles, right next to this metal ferrule. It's worth it to have a good brush cleaning routine. All right, well, now these are the basic supplies that you need. Of course, you're going to need water jars, paper towels, a plate or a palette to put paint on. Aprons and easels might be on your shopping list as well. But for right now, I'm ready to start painting, aren't you?